be on the VOD. Or actually, it'll be on YouTube eventually. But I can show you a quick little preview. You might have seen it already because you've been doing some work. I was plotting out some structures and stuff. Sort of some alleyways and stuff like that. It's a little road that's going to cut through there, and then there's some buildings here and all this stuff. So that's what I was working on. That's what I worked on yesterday when you couldn't watch. And this is a little another road comes through here, and I was trying to decide on some different stuff. But so this is probably going to be another harbor. Is what I kind of decided yesterday. So I'm going to have a harbor, main harbor over there, but then maybe another harbor over here. So my thought was, what I might work on today is plotting out. Okay, I won't. The People's Harbor. Yeah. Well, yeah. So I was right. So maybe that one's more like, not necessarily royal, but like a higher class. It has gonna have a main road going by it. But yeah, this could be more like the fishing, fishermen. Like the People's Harbor. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, sounds cool. Welcome, Purple Crafted. Okay, cool. So let's. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe plan out some of the city walls. So so I need to get a bunch of smooth stone. Yeah, happy Friday, everybody. I'm doing good. I have I'll give you a warning, Zippy. You're being weird. Don't be weird. Okay. Let me drop off some junk, grab some smooth stone, and then we're going to work on not building all of those city walls, but I'm going to plot it out. Okay. So let's get rid of a bunch of junk. How's my drop frames? It seems like I'm okay, but my computer's being a little bit laggy, so I don't know if you have drop frames or not. Miscellaneous, I think, is this guy. So we'll just throw some stuff in there. I do have a sugar box. There we go. So I might need to get a bunch of smooth stone. Just throwing in once in a while for you. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. Hello, John. Welcome. All right. I don't really want to sort my inventory on stream, so we're just going to throw stuff in this chest. So we'll come back to this at some point and clean this up. But for now, we'll do that. Okay. Yeah, sorting, right. Yeah, I have all this just to sort stuff, but I don't really want to do that right now. So we need smooth stone. We want more smooth stone. I probably have some more somewhere. I know I have some in the very, in the basement bottom part, but I'll just go looking for something. Get annoyed and sort it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If that chest is empty when I come back, that's fine. I don't mind. All right, so we'll do this, and then we'll make a bunch of stuff. So we have a bunch of smooth stone. So what I'm probably thinking for the paths, or not the paths, the city walls. Okay, so if we come over here, so what I was discussing yesterday when I thought I was streaming, but I wasn't actually streaming, is the road's going to continue this way. It's going to be a little bit more gradual than this is currently, but I don't think there's anything I can close that might help. I think my computer just needs to restart. Sorry. Anyway, so the road's going to come through here, and these are like, parts of buildings that will be through here, a little alleyway and stuff like that. So this is going to come over to a gate, and this path will continue down over to the farming island. So right here is part of the wall. So the gatehouses themselves will be, the opening will depend on the gate. This particular one's going to be 3 wide. And so we're going to have it go back a little bit. Yeah, farming island, This is just going to go back a little bit and then continue in. So this is, so we can remove these. So this is the structure that's sort of the gatehouse. So there'll be gates on either side, and you know, maybe there'll be, because there's going to be a little bit of space inside the wall. What we're going to do then is, so it goes back here, and we're going to plot this out. On the outside of this, we're going to have the same sort of, can't really, oh, you sort of see it. So where we have like the cobblestone fences, texture things, so battlements, textured stuff, it's going to be on the top of the wall. And then on the back side, we're going to have the same thing where not that same thing, but where it's like just a, actually cobblestone fence along the back wall. So, so not the big, huge stuff, but just like a smaller thing. So that'll be going along here and then along there. And so we're going to, right now, just plot out the bottom part of the wall. And I'll want it to be, I think, 3 wide. Is that too much? No, I think we'll keep 3 wide, just so there's enough space. It'll be 3 wide, including, you know, not including the walls. Yeah, my bot back. I'm pretty excited about it. So we're gonna need to remove some stuff, obviously, as we go through. Okay, there we go. All right. So then I'll at least build the outside part of it, and then I'll come back through and I'll add the inside wall. I think it'll be easier if we just sort of plot out the outside. So something to keep in mind is from the outside of this, there's going to be support things that come down. So I guess we might want to actually consider also... oh, hey, how's it going? We can plan out this a little bit better with the battlements. So there's 3... Generally speaking, with this planning, there is, well, here, let's see. There's three spots in between the pillars. So if we wanted to have a pillar here, I mean, of course, this wall is going to be not a great example, but for a straight on wall, there's 3 spots in between. So we will, I guess let's kind of go diagonally for now. And it's going to mostly just go diagonally, I guess, all the way through, straight over to there. And what I don't know... Oh, sweet. Thanks. Oh, yeah. Nice. Awesome. It'll also go diagonally and then straight across and then diagonally again. What I don't know is if I'm going to have it just go into the wall or if I'm going to actually have it go like around this whole thing. We'll see as we get closer. But for now, it'll just be diagonally going straight over there. And then we're going to obviously clean it up so that it's against the ground. But this is just sort of plotting out the city walls. Because then once I have that in, because if we look like over here, I've already planned out some of the buildings and there's a road that comes through here. But I didn't know where the city walls were going to be, so I couldn't really plan out this side very easily. So it's all part of the process. So we're still going diagonally for now. And then, so this water that comes out here, I probably will change this water. Like it won't be that water there exactly. But I'll use that same, I mean, this is a good sort of flat wall where the sewers that exist, or will exist, going through all the floors, will be able to, you know, sort of spill out here. Because this is a non-harbor, welcome Daddy-O, Giz. This is a... You know, it's to the water, but it's not where people are going into the water, really. I mean, there's farming village over there, but here's a good spot for the sewer just to poop out into the bottom. So, all right, so we're gonna go one more in, and then work our way this way. And then I'm not gonna worry about like trying to actually plan out like how many of the different spots will be. Like where the pillars will be, like for the support pillars and stuff. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Right, so we'll continue this wall this way, and then I'll go one more, and then we'll go diagonally. So it's kind of right on the edge of this cliff. Probably. Yeah. That cliff, it looks reasonable enough. Like, it's not too ridiculous. So I won't worry about, like, chopping down that cliff a little bit. Okay, let's go back up there. I want to make sure, because some of the, like, naturally generated stuff in Minecraft looks ridiculous. So I want to make sure that that one looked reasonable. Okay, so it's going to continue around this way. I don't know how high up it's going to go yet. And actually, let's look at the other side of this. So over here, this road is going to come over to here, and then there'll be some sort of gatehouse and then a bridge. So that area over there will be outside the city walls. Still, you know, there'll still be a road going through and maybe some stuff over there. Like, that's a good spot for a lighthouse maybe or something like that. But, so this is going to be a bridge here and then a gatehouse on the other side that's going to be fairly easy to defend. So there's going to be city walls related to that. So let's get a little better point of view. This sort of natural structure here might be good where I wouldn't need, so I could have a gatehouse and then some wall that's coming over this direction. But it wouldn't necessarily have to go all the way up over this hill, maybe? Let's see what, is there a cliff face or is it just a scalable mountain? No, so definitely a cliff face on this side, that's good. Alright, good. Yeah. Okay, so we don't need it to actually go all the way up here. What we can do is it all cliff. So right here, I might trim this down a little bit just to make it less likely that you could scale it. But that means that we can plan the gatehouse here for this road and then work backwards from there. And I guess we could still have the wall going through here. And then we wouldn't have to worry as much about people like getting around there, I guess. So let's do, so where's the road? So this is the edge of the road here. And then I guess this will be where the bridge might start. And then, but I might keep it at that same level, I guess. Or look them down. I guess we can bring it down. It'll slope down coming up to the gatehouse. So this will be the opening to it. I'm trying to remember the size I had on the other one. I think I might just go in one more because it's already going to be pretty wide. Looks like it's 4 wide or 5 wide. Does this road shrink at some point? Oh, okay. After this intersection, it actually shrunk down to 4. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, so this is this gatehouse corner. And then, I'm trying to remember how big the other one was. We'll just make it 5, or I guess 6 wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, actually, no. We'll make it, because the wall is going to go this way. And we have that being 3 wide, so we'll actually do that size. So that is the gatehouse. 1, 2, 3, 4. So here is the corners of the gatehouse, and then this wall. I guess we'll continue, and then it won't go. Now I have a harbor here, though, so I might want to have it a little bit more defensible. So I might have this continue over. That wouldn't give a lot of no. So this is just going to go up to here, and then I might have additional defenses in terms of this pass through here. Where sometimes they have like a chain or something that is inside the water that you can pull up to stop boats from getting in, or make it harder at least for boats to get in. If you're trying to close the gate, exactly. So, well, this path will go this way, and this is the front, or I guess the inside. So we'll just continue this down, going this way. And then we'll stick it partway in. And actually, I guess that we can have like a little bit, like a small tower here. So it'll go to here, and then we'll go out. 1, 2. Let's see. So it's gonna be 3 wide there. So then here's going to be 3, 1, 2, 3. And then I think like that. I'll fix it if it's not right. But, so this is a tower here. And then this wall continues this side. So 1, 2, 3. And I'm doing this out top of the water just so I don't have to, if I change my mind, I don't have to reset the water. So I might actually have it be in a little bit more than it is. Just because it seems like it's sticking out a bunch. So we'll bring it out to there. And then we'll do the same over here. Where it actually will start in here. That went too far? Yeah, that went too far. Here. Okay. So that'll come out to here. Or it'll come out to 3. 1, 2, 3. I think like that. We'll see if this is a square. And then I'll take this out. And then bring this in. Okay, so there'll be a tower here. That's the point. Is the point of this. And then, so that's letting me know that the city walls are coming through here. Up to there. So that's, you know, that'll be some sort of defensive tower, but then there's also going to be the chain thing out there I mentioned. And then this tower, this tree obviously has to go away. It's in the middle of a wall. Okay. And then we go the other way. Yeah, it'll probably be, well, I don't know what actual material it'll be. But yeah, there'll be a road or a bridge going through there. And then this can continue up this way. And then so here, I think I might just have it go straight across. Yeah, just the placeholder. Exactly, yeah. Most of the stuff is all placeholders. Like, even those corners I was putting in, I put it in as bone blocks, but the actual corners themselves would be, in my designs, would be the stone, or like rather the tree stuff. So we'll keep this as just going straight across, and then let's see what that sort of runs into. All right, so then we have. All right, so this is on the outside. So we're already coming up to the big hill. Interesting. With a bunch of cows. Thank you for the follow. Dawson dude. Welcome. Alright, so I think we'll go around this tower. I mean, I can go through here. This is just sort of like a small little dirt weirdness thing. So we don't really need that to be quite like that. So like that. Okay, so that looks okay enough. I might sculpt it a little more later. But so this can go over this, and then it'll kind of go around. And I might, so this hill might still be, might be inside the thing, or I might tear it out in favor, you know, make it so it's not, so it's mostly not there, and then put in some buildings over here, because this is a decent space. So if you come up here, like that's the main road. So there's gonna be some side roads, some alleyways and stuff, and so this could all be city. You know, there could be even a little market over here, possibly. There's quite a bit of space here. We'll see after we put in the walls, we'll know more about the space. So then this wall, yeah, I'll bring along the edge here out to here. All right, so let's bring this over some more. We'll kind of meet them up. And then this seems like a good spot to turn it. And then, yeah, so I guess meet up right here and have a square corner. Sounds good. Okay, and then this little thing that sticks out, I'll see how it looks like from down below. I might change that. We'll see. All right, so that is that first part of the wall there, and then again, this hill might go away, so we can have some more space in here. Oh, it's okay. I'm always running late. Sometimes yesterday I was apparently not even streaming. I thought I was streaming. Well, welcome, Cat. Okay. All right. So I'm going to remove probably all these trees. And we might, if we have space, we might put in some more trees later. But for now, we'll just remove these trees. Since they most likely will not be exactly where they are. But we can kind of, now that we have more space over here, we can kind of plan out this stuff over here. I'm doing pretty good. Today is eating out night. So usually, why is this tree taller than it usually is? Usually, I have trivia on Thursdays and then eating out. But because of the holiday, they didn't do... they didn't have it in the usual time and stuff. They canceled it. So instead, we're going to a place that's usually slower, and it doesn't give us enough time. We're going there today instead, so I'm excited about that. We get to eat out some Mediterranean. Very cool. And then my bot is back. I became a good streamer all of a sudden, and I decided to re-invite my bot to the channel. Turns out it actually... I didn't have to reinstall Java to be able to do that. You can do that on the website for ScottyBot. Is it meat? Oh, it is meat night here. Sweet, cool. Salt Lick Barbecue. Interesting. Welcome, Wonder Sim. I haven't heard from you in forever. When do I leave? Yes, it's August. It's like early August. I banned my bot. Yeah, I banned my bot originally, and then I unbanned him, but he had already left me for good. So, welcome, Flow Tornado. I'm gonna assume that this tree also, and I can replant trees later too. Thank you for the follow, or the host rather. Flow Tornado. That's a big tree. Was that always there? Okay. All right. So this hill, we will probably take a bunch of it out. Thank you for the host. Cat also. Both my bots. Thank you. Okay. You put the big tree there. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So then what we'll do is I'll go ahead and take this out. I'll make this mostly level, or at least like, you know, kind of level with this. Like it could still gradually go up. Like I don't want to make the whole thing just flat. But if I'm going to use this space, it's kind of weird to have a big. You know, big thing. And actually, here we could have a tower, as well as part of the wall, because it's sort of where the path is going around the whole thing. So that could be a good spot for a tower, probably. Sure. So if we bring it kind of to this same level here. Oh, I don't think I was hitting it. I was holding down on my text. It wasn't me. I don't know what you're being hurt by. So for now, we'll just make this level. Do I have Silk Touch or do you have Silk Touch? You must have Silk Touch. Lurkin? No problem at all. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So then the main part of the thing is going to be 3 wide. So 1, 2, 3. This is the other side of the wall. And I could have on the inside. I don't have like those you know, fence sort of texture things, and it's going to be the other side. So on the inside, I could actually have buildings right up against it, which actually gives me opportunities because this space inside will be not used. But I could use that for secret tunnel space or whatever. I mean, there's already going to be sewers and stuff running all over the place, but okay, this road here is actually fairly close to the wall. So I'm glad that I didn't plan on it. So I could still have a small house or small space in here. But yeah, okay. All right, so let's continue this over. Now the next thing, this one goes diagonally, but I need to make sure it's in the right spot. So like if I do this, will that be enough space up top, or should I go, you know, one more over? So I think that would not be quite enough. So let's shift that over. Oh, I'm in range of my beacon. So we'll go to there. And I feel like that'd probably be enough space up top. Because there's going to be you know, some battlement stuff against that. Or it would be here. But yeah, I just so regarding my Spain trip, I've recently just reminded work that I'll be gone. They're planning all these big launches and stuff. I'm like, well, just so you know, this week is a bad time to launch something because I won't be around. All right, what we'll do is we'll go this way. So this continues over here, and then so it'll turn and work its way this way. And then, so this is going up here. So I might make this more gradual than it is. So I'm going to kind of sculpt this a little bit to be a little bit more gradual. And then I'm going to get rid of that hole at some point too. But make it so that it's a little bit less steep. Go to there maybe. And I'll you know, as I'm building in buildings and stuff, like a lot of this, I'm sort of sculpting the terrain, but a lot of it's going to be removed anyway because I'm going to have, you know, city there. So so I don't really need to worry about necessarily like replacing that stone with grass right now because this whole thing might be totally. And I guess when I was saying there's a market, I guess if it's on a hilly landscape, it might not be the best spot for a market. So I might make a market. On the other side, there's a big flat area. So that's probably a better spot for a market, I guess. Although this one's close to the dock. So we'll see. We'll see. All right, so we'll make this a little bit more gradual. Just so that it's less of a huge hill here. Because, I mean, they're going to be big hill there, but it might not be necessary to have such a huge hill right here. Is my thought. Let's just move that. Do. So we'll go a little bit more, one more layer off here, and then we'll go to that layer there, and then this might be a good spot for the top. And this is going to be probably tower here anyway. Yeah. So the tower will probably be, let's I guess bring in the other wall here. So 1, 2, 3. So the wall is coming through here. And then in terms of where I actually start putting the other one. So there's going to be, going this direction, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Interesting. There's actually 5 going across here. Is that too much? Is that too thick of a wall on a diagonal? Trying to decide. This might be not too thick. Okay. All right. So we'll go. So in terms of how thick it is when it's going on a straight diagonal, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, they are substantial. Yes. So five in between. So so it's going on a little bit of a diagonal here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're still going this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So we go there, and then we step it in, and then we step it in. And now we're back up to the 3. Okay, good. So this is the, my keyboard's in the way. So this is the city wall is going this way. Go away. Okay. And we have it going through here. So we're just sort of platting stuff out. And eventually I'll go on a big like wall building thing, but we're already going to have a bunch of planning under our belt. So we won't have to worry as much about trying to think we could just build. Well, and then once we have the template, then we can just sort of all of a sudden drop in city walls all over the place because we've already planned out most of it. Okay. So this is kind of the shape. So that's a tower placeholder, I guess. And then we're going to go... so this is... So then here... Okay, it's still going straight. Yeah, so I'll have to see... so that's the edge. Yeah, so probably pretty close to here. And then this wall comes through here. And then this might be a good spot for it to merge. So this space here will be a tower. It's kind of an odd shape because it's, you know, corner there. And then it kind of curves over that way. But okay. But I think that's cool. And actually, I guess I could have it so that it's not really like the building isn't curving. Like, let's see. What did I do for... Welcome, Steph. Steph, a bunch of numbers and stuff. There might be more to it, but I guess that's where I'll stop. So this will come over to there. Okay, so the tower, this is where the tower will start. So where this thing is the start of the tower. And then this side of the tower will be coming through here. So there's, I mean, the wall will still come through here, but in terms of the structure of the tower and the doors going into it, you'll go through the tower to get in. And so that'll be right here. So, Stephanie, aha, welcome. Welcome, Stephanie. All right, so there's that wall. Awesome. And then we continue it going this direction. And again, I might sculpt this a little bit differently, but we'll continue the wall for now. Planning time. Yeah, this is planning time. Actually, I guess I'm not really working on a castle anymore. I'm working on the city walls, but it's the same idea. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's still here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then this is where the angle starts. So here, here. Oh no. The pick is too good. Yes, tacos. Actually, I'm going to have a Mediterranean for dinner. So no tacos, but it will be good. Boop. And then, so that looks a little weird, but I think I'll keep it like that. I'll keep it where this is a structure and then the wall starts here and goes angles that way. Okay, so for the building I've actually already planned in, it does fit in the space, which is good. And I think, let me see it going this direction, if there's a reason why I chose to have it go where I put it. So here, right, because there's a road going this direction. And so I have an alleyway running through here, so that's kind of why I did that. But what that means is that, you know, sort of against the wall, sometimes the buildings will be right up against it. Other times, there'll be some, you know, room to run around a little bit. Welcome, Urus Temporis. Is that what your name is? Welcome, welcome. We're doing some city planning. So there's going to be an alleyway that comes through here. So not a road, just an alleyway that comes through here. This building here, let me think about this. Let me rethink about this. So you can get into the building from this side. I guess this is all the same building here, whatever it's going to be. Thank you for the follow, Matthew. It is pronounced similar to Eris. Temporis. Aha. Thank you for the follow, or the host, Matthew. Welcome. Eris Temporis. Ah, okay. Cool. It's very, very clear. You must tell people a lot how you pronounce it. That was very, very well thought out explanation. I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good. We're doing a bunch of city planning. I have John on here helping me clear out stuff and collecting all the garbage that I'm leaving on the ground. That's very nice. So this building here, I could have a doorway here. So this is like the road that's going to come through here. So there could be a door here possibly. You know, doors, there's a bunch of different options for doors on this side. Back here, there's just an alleyway, and then, you know, another alleyway here. So there's not really a good opportunity to have a door over here that goes directly onto this road that eventually curves that direction. But, you know, they could have a door through the alleyway, so that's right. Haven't done it much, as I generally stay within the same range of streams. Ah, cool. Also, people just generally call you Tim. Okay, welcome, Tim. That'll be a lot easier for me if I remember. I'm bad with names, but if I see it, actually, so when I'm streaming, it's a little easier to remember names, whereas if I meet people, like in real life, a lot of times it's tougher. Okay, so we have this area sort of plotted out. I guess because my inventory is a bunch of wall parts, I will continue the wall versus planning this out right over here for now. So this is going to be a gatehouse road coming through here, going to the farming area. So then this is going to start here, and then let's decide if what it's going to do over here. So there's a bunch of sort of hilly land coming through here. This could be a harbor. It probably won't be. And I'm thinking I might actually have this path, or this, like the city walls might actually go through here, kind of work through this, maybe not dip down too much. It might be kind of a high wall, and then go through there, and possibly down there there'll be some sort of gate or something. Some find it easier to remember Tim, whereas others, yeah, right. And so if I don't remember Tim, I can just do errors. There we go. I'm playing on PC edition, Java edition on PC. Okay, so the road's going to come through here, so I'm thinking the path is going to kind of stay up here. We could have a tower here, maybe, or at the very least, you know, it'll come through here and then work its way through there. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so that will work out pretty good. So let's head over to here, and I might change. Like, I don't know what I'm going to use this space for. I guess this could be more, you know, houses and stuff. But I don't really have. It's going to take a long time to decorate all that stuff, so we'll see. But so there's that. I might have it cut directly 90 degrees up to here. Let's double check. Where's a good spot for it to come over here? Okay, I might have it not be like, I'll sort of gradually have it move, I guess. So let's do. We'll go to here, and then we'll go have it kind of turn in, go one more, and then we'll have it go that direction. We'll have it kind of step over 2 at a time. 3 at a time is actually probably going to work better for the wall plans. So we'll go 3 at a time, kind of step it over. What type of castle? So this is the city part that I'm building here. So city landscape, these buildings, and then that's the type of the castle, whatever that type is. So there's the outside stuff, barracks, gatehouse, cool tower thing in the back, more towers. This middle part is the keep. So there's like a courtyard, and it's in between that. I guess another way to ask would be which architectural style. I don't know if it's exactly based on any. I mean, I've been to a couple different castles, and I googled a bunch of different like castle views. So if you know what that one is, you know, this style, then it's based on that. Otherwise, I sort of made it up. So some of the stuff is inspiration off of things I found online. Other stuff is I went to Europe and, you know, went around to different castle stuff. So some inspiration from that. Also, some of this stuff, like these things over there and the way that the battlements are set up, were sort of just done on stream. We were just sort of experimented with different stuff, and eventually figured it out. But yeah, it's not exactly based on any existing thing out there. I sort of made it up, sort of not made it up. All right, so I think I'm just gonna continue the same sort of thing where I'm stepping it over 3 at a time as we go, because it seems like it'll work out pretty well. And then then on the middle one, I can have that support cobblestone pillar, like I have, where it sort of adds some extra texture and stuff. How well do I know the parts of castles? I know a little bit. So I learned about the crenellations and the. It's been a while since I did the battlements. It starts with an M, something rather. But no, I don't know a lot of the different stuff. Like, I mean, again, so I was in like Germany and Switzerland and saw some different castle stuff in there. And so that was kind of fun. Where are you coming from? Pretty soon we're gonna have a bunch of water zombies. That'll be exciting. So we'll continue stepping over 3 at a time. I'll probably change this a little bit, kind of smooth it out. But for now, that's a weird glitch. That water goes away above. Anyway, whatever. Oh, you probably can't see it actually because the overlay. So we'll go 3 over at a time. We'll go 3 more, and then we might consider turning soon. I don't know what that zombie is. I'm hoping that there's a zombie spawner in here because I'm probably going to have a bunch of. That's not the term I remember seeing. It was that. So there was the crenellations was the parts that sticks out, and then the openings was the something or other. I don't remember. But all right, so we'll go 3 over, and then here I think. I'm going to have this be more of a curve here. So it'll be this block. I want it to be attacked. I guess I attacked. I was the thing. The part that sticks out is there's crenellations and then I can't get in the bed. Where are these zombies? All kinds of bad guys everywhere. There's murder holes in the bottom. Yeah. Remember that part. Okay, so what did I do here? This is so with 3s, and then here I was going straight over. Okay, so I will go. So that's lined up with that. So I'm gonna go 1 more on this diagonal, and then we're gonna go here. Is here a good spot? No, we'll go here, and this will go straight over. So again, this. I might keep this as you know, kind of build it out more as a waterway to get in. This isn't going to be like a harbor exactly, because it's kind of a cliffy side here. But you could potentially bring a boat in and then haul stuff up somehow or something. So I'll leave this. This thing will exist, but perhaps not as a big harbor or something. Just made a few small changes to the book. Okay, cool. You will have to review. I will. It's been a bit since you looked into castles, but the major words you can remember were moat. Yeah, it was like it wasn't mortar, but it was something like that word. But if you Google like battlements crenellation, it's probably on Google Images. It's probably one of the diagrams that will show up. is what I was looking at. So this wall will continue at this height. So again, I might not have it really, like, I guess I'll have it go down, but it may not dip like all the way down. Like I might keep it at this height going across. Yes, that is potentially the word. Merlons. Yeah. Merlons is what I was trying to think of. The bookstore just has my name on it. Oh no, well yeah, it's like what's the torch here? It's the. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we're coming up to a cliffside here. So let's go ahead. We'll bring a little bit more, and then let's move it over this direction. And then come back over. It's so quiet over here. There's no cows. Of course, but I don't want... Oh, yeah. Right. Okay, so then here I think is a good spot. So once it gets down there, I might have it go diagonally. Thank you for the follow, Tim. Pretty sure Tim. Right? Not Tom, Tim. Yeah, I think Tim. Okay. Let's go one more. But yeah, this is my I stream on my lunch breaks, Actually, how are we? Okay, we're doing good on time. I shoot on my lunch breaks, and I sort of, Tim. Okay, I got you. Yep. I shoot on my lunch breaks, and so sometimes my game changes, but recently I've been mainly just playing this, playing on the server. So if you're interested in this particular build and stuff, this is a good channel to watch if this is a good time, because I don't stream for other people's convenience. I stream for my convenience in terms of when I stream. All right, so we'll bring this. This will go diagonally across here, and again, this is going to be another spot where I can have an opening, and then a gate that's like can be dropped down. I'm also going to be going. So when I'm in Barcelona, I'll be going to another castle, potentially multiple. Not sure. I forget what my itinerary is exactly, but so then this will go up, or it stays up possibly. But for now, we'll just plot this out like this, and then this will let us know again the spacing for everything. Okay, so now we run into this, so we have to see. Yeah. The planet or the city of Spain? The planet of Spain? I didn't know there was a planet Spain. I'm confused. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Barcelona. Oh, Yes, the city in Spain. Is there a planet Barcelona? Interesting. Yes, I'm going to Earth. Barcelona, Spain, Earth. Yes. Oh, it's a reference. Okay. I guess I didn't get the reference. That's a good spot for a tower, but I don't want to go directly up to that, so I'm actually going to go around. It's going to be kind of a curved around here. So let's see if this works. There's a planet called Barcelona in a show. Is it a Doctor Who show? Because then that's probably why it was completely lost on me. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I haven't watched any Doctor Who. So this is where I was going to have that quarry, and I wasn't sure I was going to have it in the city walls, but I think now I am going to. So I'm going to have a tower. The city walls are going to go around here. This seems like a good spot to start going regular. And then let's start angling it back this way. So it kind of goes around to this thing, and then what's our space up here? Yeah, right. It's because I know a lot of geek culture, but Doctor Who is one where I just I've chosen not to know anything. So if there's a reference that I have no idea, it's probably Doctor Who, because it's a popular, and I have no idea. I've never watched it actually, so I don't know. I watched a lot of other things, so like Firefly references I would understand, a bunch of other stuff I would understand, but for some reason, just Doctor Who I never got into. At some point I might like sit down for a month or 3 and then watch all of them. I don't know. You need to see. Oh yeah, you definitely need to see Firefly. I think it's awesome. I mean, it's possible again that like if you're not really into it for some reason, then try and decide on the footprint for this thing. So let's go like this. I'm trying to decide. I'm gonna make the top part not exactly square. We're gonna go here, and then I will dip into the side. Actually, how many blocks did I make that? So that was so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Was that including? Yeah. Okay. And then we'll dip in a little bit there. So then on this side we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then as it goes over to the wall, so then we'll move the wall in, and the wall will come like this. So it comes around this corner, go straight in, and then this is the actual structure right here. Right here. So this is the tower that will be here. Tower slash maybe lighthouse. Because, you know, if you're trying to get through here, it's letting you know, you know, this is the pass you can come through, possibly. That's the farming town that doesn't, you know, that will be over there at some point. Lower in my priority list. So I might task that out if somebody's looking for something to do. Okay, so then the wall is going to come this direction. Here I made it so it lines up with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh, right. Yeah. So it's actually the same width as. Okay. Cool. Same width as the walls. So that kind of works out. So we'll bring the wall around there, and then we'll see what's going to happen. Probably run out of time around then. But yeah, I really like Firefly, and it's only like, I guess not a complete season, and then a movie. So there's, you know, it's a lot easier to consume. Let's start stepping it out. We'll do 3 at a time again. And then, man, it seems like a little bit too gradual. Maybe I'll do that. I'll do it, but I'll do it a little sooner, so that way there's, we have more of this, because I'm gonna have a big quarry there. So we'll just start it sooner. We'll see how that works out. So I'm okay with having like a little bit of a ledge, sort of a, you know, outside the city walls area there. And then seems okay. So then this we might just go kind of straight over for a bit. And then we might actually go diagonally here. And make a day. Boop. So yeah, to answer your question that you didn't ask, this is a survival server. We have a couple command block things. So we have potentially an anti-Enderman griefing thing, so that they carry invisible blocks instead of all your blocks in your base. And then we also have the whole sleep thing you just saw. So we can skip night just so that I don't have to stream during the night. And other people don't have to, like people that are on the server, they don't have to, you know, they can also skip the night. So even if they're not streaming or doing content stuff, I've been used to that, because a lot of times I'll be playing on a creative or like a YouTube or server sort of stuff. So I'm used to being able to skip the night to do videos. Okay. So let's kind of look at this. Or I don't have to look at that, and let's just build the rest of the inside part of this wall, and we can come back to that on Monday. So 1, 2, 3. Well, let's start the inside here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. So this goes this way now, and then here possibly. There's gonna be a big quarry here where I'm gonna, you know, make it look like they're mining out stone from here, and this is where I'll probably store stone for the most part. So how does this work coming this direction? Well, I guess we'll start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So we have to think about when it's the 3-step versus the straight diagonal. It might actually be different. Let's try 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll step it forward by 1, and we'll see if that works. So let's put just a few of them in, and we'll see if this spacing, so imagine this is on top of the wall. Is this too small of an opening? Perhaps. So we might, you know, adjust it 1 more. So there's stuff there. Yeah, let's go 1 more. So let's shift this all over by 1. and then we'll see what that looks like. Okay. Yeah, so this might be, again, possibly bulkier. It might be a little wider than when it's in this space. But I think I'm okay with that. It's not like we're hurting for space, so I think I'll go with that. So again, we're still at this point stepping 3s, like that, and then again 3. I think we're still at 3, probably in here. And so at some point, this side will merge in. So let's stop here. Thank you for the follow, Killer911. Welcome to the stream. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. And then... And also, Sergio Chrysler? Chrysler? So this is the diagonal one, so we're going to do the same thing we did before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this will line up with this here. And also, Sags, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. So this will go diagonally all the way over to there. So I don't think I'm going to bother putting in this side of the thing. Maybe. I guess I will. Sure, why not? We're planning out the city walls. So there's, you can't really see from here. There's a big cow thing. Once we get up on a higher ground, I'll show you what what the build is. But right now we're planning out city walls to go around a city. So let's see, that path comes through here, so we can get rid of these. And then it goes up this way. And then we're approaching where we will, we passed where we're going to start turning this way. So this path goes this way. And it goes all the way through here still, right? This is still, yeah. So this is the inside of the eventual city wall. Oh, it looks like I changed over here. Okay, we'll fix this. So in terms of what am I building? So right here, we're planning out city walls to go around the whole thing. So there's a town that's there and then going to be all over the place. And then there's the castle on the inside. And we planned out city walls that are going around the eventual cities, and more buildings and stuff are going to be built over there. Thank you for the follow, Finlaboy, maybe, possibly is how you say that. All right, let's go. So this is a diagonal again, so we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here is actually where it'll start going diagonally. And then it's merging in over here, so there'll be a wall through there. I'll leave that there for now. I said, all right, cool. 1, 2, 3, poop. And so then this will go, this is straight on, right? Yeah. So this will go straight all the way over to somewhere over there. I'll start building that in. But I will have to leave soon. It's the I stream during my lunch breaks. So if you go to BasketMC.com, you'll see a schedule of what I'm streaming, which is right now only this server, and when I'm streaming, which is generally always 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. Eastern. And I have commands now. Thank you, JJ Bonzig, for using my bot. All right, what is this? So initially we're stepping. This is right here. This is a diagonal, so we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to actually be here, and then this diagonal comes through right there. So we will. I feel like there's a lot of zombies over here. I mean, there's only probably one zombie in here, but it'd be really cool if there was a. You just hear one zombie? Will there be more all of a sudden? Okay, probably just one zombie. Okay. I want a spawner. I haven't found a spawner yet in Basketopia. Alright, so this path will continue going like this, and eventually we're going to reach a point where it goes 3 wide. And actually it has already. Okay. So then what we want to do is here is where the 3 will be. So 1, 2, 3. Trying to think of how this works. It's really hard when there's this huge hill in the way. Here, let's just remove this so I can get up there. So in terms of here, so these 3. So here it's going to be 3 over 1, 2, 3. And then this is the start that goes this direction. I think like that. And so then this one will be 1 block there. And then I think we're good. And I can always change that later on when we're actually building in the wall if that seems not right. So then here it will be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then does it seem right at all? No, I think it should be moved over 1 more. So either I counted wrong somewhere. All right, so we're going to move this all. So this is actually here. This one goes there. This goes here. So this is 1, 2, 3. This one gets shifted over. 1, 2, 3. This guy gets shifted over. And then this is 1, 2, 3. And then here, so then this one would be shifted over to there. And then we end up having the diagonal. So if this thing is too big, I can always adjust that later on. But for now, we're good. We are planning out the city walls for Basketopia, the utopian medieval city on Basketopia. But it's both the name of the town. It's like Singapore. It's the name of the place and the name of the city. And then that's Basket Castle and Keep Basket. You gotta run? Oh yeah, I have to run too soon. So you won't miss anything. But thank you for stopping by. Daddy Yogas. 1, 2, 3. So we'll go here. I'm gonna build just a little bit more of this, but then I'm gonna actually be ending out the stream as I have to go back to work. In theory, this will line up perfectly with the thing we are just putting in there. Yes, it does. Awesome. Okay. Let's make it be day. And let's end out the stream. So again, thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you all the new people, all the new cool people that have stopped by and followed, and hopefully will come back.